As for missions, I can do this in my sleep. Whatever. Let's get this over with. The Anti-Matter Legion? Interesting. Let's see. Just a couple of small fry. But I don't mind an easy mode run. I guess I can play a while. Warm-ups over. Easier than I thought. Why do low levels make the most noise? Wanna beat me? Come back in a century. All done.
Dynamic Sound provides you with restriction-free music and sound effects that you can use across all of your content without having to worry about it getting taken down or...
Your motherboard is vulnerable to being hacked. Reddit wants to charge $20 million just to use it, and these people did what Nvidia is too scared to. Let's get into the hot news, everybody. I'm your Brett host. We're going to be going over the hottest tech news that I can find on the internet while you enjoy your breakfast this Friday, June 2nd, 2023. And again, we're here in Taipei, Taiwan, covering Computex 2023. Huge shout out to everybody who's been checking out our videos during this time, and we've been streaming our entire adventures here in Taiwan. So if you want to come join us over on Twitch, we have a 13900K RTX 4090 PC giveaway that's going on to help incentivize you to come watch us and everything that we do over on the Twitch stream. But we're going to start off today talking about an incentive that Gigabyte has to install hidden malware on your PC, because it's being found out by researchers that millions of Gigabyte motherboards have a BIOS setting that causes them to be vulnerable to backdoor code being implemented on a computer. Part of this is because of how Gigabyte installs drivers on their PCs. Typically, when you have any sort of Gigabyte motherboard, when you boot up the PC for the first time in something like Windows, it asks you if you want to install the drivers, and that's part of how the vulnerability takes place, where nefarious actors could use this method to silently install code onto your PC. The researchers have gotten in contact with Gigabyte, and they are working on it at the current moment, but there is no ETA on a firmware fix to bypass this to make it a little bit more secure on that side. So if you do have a Gigabyte motherboard, please make sure to disable any sort of installation onto your computer from the actual motherboard itself, which typically references network attached storage, but again, it's vulnerable, so just keep yourself safe. And in case you want to keep your CPU safe and cool, well, today's video sponsor Asetek, who has been one of the key sponsors that we hear for our Computex 2023 trip, they can do that just for you. We've gotten to see a whole lot of new products here, but some of the coolest ones that we've seen have been made by Asetek. Both the Galahad 2 over at Lee & Lee, as well as the Asus ROG Ryujin 3, both use Asetek's new 8th gen pump system, which has a 3-phase motor for higher flow and quieter operation. They have larger diameter tubes, a larger hex tubes, and tanks, as well as wider and smoother flow paths in the pump to reduce flow impedance. And they have a newly designed square cold plate, which is optimized for the latest AMD and Intel processors. And there's even under the hood system enhancements that have resulted in even quieter operation versus previous generations. We've gotten to see a lot of this stuff on display here at Computex 2023. We even got to see Asetek's sim racing stuff over at the Lee & Lee booth, and there's even an upcoming ROG water block featuring Asetek's cooling technology that's not just part of an AIO, but you can hook it up to your own custom loop system. Computex is not having you here. You know what's an even worse deal than that? Paying $20 million just to use Reddit. That's what's coming out with Reddit changing their API access laws. And one of the most popular third-party apps for Reddit, known as Apollo, has found out that the pricing is just going to be simply unreasonable. Reddit announced this API policy change likely in result of all of the data scraping that's been going on to feed these neural nets and all of these AI models. Reddit's one of the repositories that's largest out on the internet for just having unfiltered human speech. And according to the meeting between Apollo and Reddit, it's going to cost about $12,000 per 50 million requests. To their data, it would cost the average Apollo user about $2.50 to pay for all of these features. Mixed reality headset, mixed reality, and they're has been the highlight of VRAM controversies, with a modder being able to install 16 gigabytes onto a 3070 and seeing significantly better gaming performance in a few specific titles. And now it turns out they've gone even further by creating a physical switch that allows you to switch between the 8 gigabyte model and the 16 gigabyte model. We'll have that video linked in the video description, but you can see that there are several games like The Last of Us and Resident Evil 4 Remake where the 8 gigabyte VRAM is just not enough and 16 gigabytes is necessary. But that's not even the most of it, okay? It's not just crazy modders out there. It turns out that even here at Computex, there are companies that are selling an RTX 3070 version with 16 gigabytes of VRAM. This is being displayed on the show floor. There's a video out by Tech Lab with the company GXORE, who's selling RTX 3070s with 16 gigabytes of VRAM. However, the display out is 8 mini display ports, so this probably isn't necessarily meant for the mass consumer. And GXORE is not necessarily an official partner of NVIDIA. They're not necessarily
That it?
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Nap time. Troublesome. I'm okay. Lend me your strength.
Here, this thunder.
Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Land! Forward!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Get!
Lend me your strength. Nap time. I'm okay.
Land! Forward! Here, this thunder.
That's better. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Show no mercy.
Troublesome. I'm okay. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength. Nap time.
Land! Forward!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Conflict is pitiless.
Lend me your strength.
Here, this thunder. Show no mercy.
I'm okay. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Conflict is pitiless.
Nap time.
Get!
Lend me your strength.
Land! Forward!
Nap time. Lend me your strength.
Here, this thunder. That it? Show no mercy.
Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless.
To guard and defend. Crush them. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Lend me your strength.
Here, this thunder. Get! Land! Conflict is pitiless! Show no mercy!
Nap time. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. That's better. Lend me your strength.
Forward!
Lend me your strength.
Show no mercy!
I'm okay. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Not a scratch.
Lend me your strength.
Here, this thunder!
Nap time. Troublesome. To guard and defend. Crush them. Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless! Forward!
That's better.
Not a
I'm
scratch.
okay. Lend me your strength.
Here, this thunder! Show no mercy!
Nap time. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. I'm okay. Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless!
Nap time.
Forward!
Troublesome. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Here, this thunder! Show no mercy!
Doesn't fall.
Conflict is pitiless! Get!
Nap time. Lend me your strength.
Show no mercy! Was that it?
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Here, this thunder!
That's better.
Forward!
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Conflict is pitiless!
Just a little something. Think nothing of
Show no mercy!
it. Lend me your strength.
Here, there's thunder! I'm okay.
Nap time.
Was that it? Hit!
I'm okay.
Lance! Forward!
Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless!
Mustn't fall. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Show no mercy.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Lend me your strength.
Here, there's thunder!
I'm okay. Nap time. Troublesome. Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless!
That's better. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Show no mercy. Lance! Forward!
Lend me your strength. I'm okay. Lend me your strength. Troublesome. Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Show no mercy. Hit! Lance! Forward!
Nap time. Lend me your strength. Lend me your strength.
Conflict is pitiless!
Lend me your strength.
Show no mercy.
We shall take back what we lost. Do you want to enter the Forgotten Hall?